See, I got a list here somewhere of things that I thought I could play. Right here next to my heart. Oh, bananas, milk, bread. Wrong list. Should bring your glasses along when you do stuff like this. I don't want to lose this paper, you know. I growed up where, you know, you wrote on paper and done everything to it and catalog's gone, and then you saved it. You know, you never did throw it away. It was always something you could do with paper.
Eddie, did you have chicken reel on there anymore?
Chicken reel?
Yeah. Was that on there anymore?
You know, I think I know that one though. What was that? I had looked at that. Oh, let me play you a pretty, some pretty songs, and all. They're not as pretty the way I play them, but I think they're pretty songs. Let me play a little medley, and then I'll see if we can get the chicken fed. bet you didn't gather the eggs before you left home this evening, did you? I'm going to play this so you and you will remember when you get home to gather the eggs. Them chickens work hard, and it ain't fair if you leave them little eggs out there and don't pick them up for them. So you remember this, and you'll be gathering them. Who else didn't gather the eggs this evening? I thought y'all looked like an egg gathering crowd. Everybody else got theirs, but I could tell some of these on the front row, they wanted a good seat, so they come in and left the egg gather until later. Man, listen to my drummer back there. I like that. Makes me almost want to play something else.
Baby-o.
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 My dear friend Robert Henry that left us suddenly last year, he always wanted baby-o, and I always liked to do it for him. He wanted me to record it, and I never did get around to doing it. Y'all come back. Glad you was here tonight. Bye, Uncle Ted. Uncle Ted's going to Boston in the morning. But thank you for being here, Uncle Ted. Thank you for bringing us the watermelons too. Bobby Harper even got a watermelon out of that deal. Everybody up here got a watermelon except Dean, I think. He couldn't pack one. Here's one of them little romantical numbers. And this was written about my dear friend, Mr. Steve Rector, where a long time ago I was out traveling. I'm doing a pretty good job, ain't I? So I was out traveling in Arkansas, and they wrote this song about my experience, the first time I was ever out away from home. I really didn't do a good job on it because I used to do better. One time he and I were playing in Frankfurt on a folk festival stage, and a lady, one of Steve's friends, she asked him to play the star Yankee Doodle and Dixie. Of course, I couldn't play that. I might play one of them at a time, but not at the same time. But he was sitting there, and he started playing it, and he was just tearing it up. And he kept looking over me, and he'd grin like that, and I'd turn back and grin at him like that too. I thought, yeah, you're doing a good job. Keep it up. Got done, he said, Pennington, I said, oh, he said, I thought you was making fun of me. I thought you was grunting. And he was grunting in the microphone. I go, He said, I thought it was a bear back there. That's a true story. Here's this little song Mr. Jimmy Driftwood wrote this. Now, I heard Grandpa Jones do it back in 1976 on the Grand Ole Opry. First winter I was going with my little wife over there. We were not wife yet, it was just my girlfriend. And I was driving down the Waterston Expressway, and I thought, boy, that's a great song. And when I got to know Grandpa, I asked him about it, and me and him, I picked it and he sang it, and then Miss Ramona sent me the words. I might have it just a little bit fast. That's better. I went down to Riggsville town and I met an old man and his name was Brown. Said you could stay at my shanty, oh, but you'll have to sleep with the baby, oh. When I got there, I was froze to death. I didn't want to smell no baby's breath. So I took a big drink and I said, my darn, if you don't mind, I'll sleep in the barn. Night was cold and the wind just blowed and the smoke rolled out of the shanty, oh. Wish I'd have slept with the baby, oh yeah, I wish I'd have slept with the baby, oh. Now morning came and it took me a look when I heard somebody say, "Sook how sook." There standing on the frozen straw was the prettiest girl in Arkansas. I looked at her and she looked at me. I said, "Young lady, who might you be?" She said, "My name is Mary Jo, but the old man calls me the baby, oh." The night was cold and the wind did blow and the smoke rolled out of the shanty, oh. Shivered and shook with a frostbit toe. I wish I had slept with the baby, oh. She milked the cow and we went to the shack and she fixed a big breakfast to raise her back. I sat by the fire and I thought in my toe I couldn't keep from looking at the baby, oh. When I started to leave, she came to me and she said, "What might your title be?" I took her hand and I told her right. I'm the fool that slept in the barn last night. Night was cold and the wind did blow and the smoke rolled out of the shanty, oh. Shivered and shook with a frostbit toe. I wish I had slept with a baby, oh. The quest seemed to be going pretty good as he made up. Y'all know more of them than I do. got them all? Y'all stand with me too. I guess we'll stay here today as long as y'all want to hear it. Anybody got something that I haven't played that they want to hear? Oh, let's save that toward the end. I guess everybody get walking fast when they go out. What? Oh, I can't play that. Randy Butler plays it better than anybody. Who asked for that? That's what I thought. Oh, Randy Butler is a real Travis picker now. I tell you, I'm going to play another one from my friend Steve Rector sitting over here since I'm using his amp and he can't leave until I get done. He and I used to play this one together. And he always said, I like the way you play that, Pennington. He said, it makes me feel good because I play it so much better than you do.
What about walking the string?
Who asked for that?
Walking the string.
I wonder who me is. Did y'all hear that? I heard a voice from somewhere. Let me think about that in just a minute. I was thinking of another one, and I don't want to forget it. And I'll study about that and see if I can play it. I ain't rehearsed it lately, but I have thought of this one. I'm not the only person that can play it. You know, these young ladies are sweeping things around here, aren't they? And doing great. Little Miss Bella, when I met her the first time was on Facebook, I think, and she told me she was playing this song, and I was about the only person that had played it that you could have heard it from. And it's a special song for me because one of my greatest heroes that I loved, and all of you all love too, Paul Yandel, wrote this for me to play. And Miss Bella plays it, and it's a great tune, and I want to try it tonight. If I got everything wiped off and all that worries you, any of you guys, when you get picking, you ever get slobbering, your wife gets after you for, you know, when you're younger, you don't think about it, but you know, you get to picking and get serious with it, it wants to drip down on you there. I forgot to check, you told me to stuff my pockets in before I got here. I forgot to do that. But anything else that I leave? I got everything else in that you told me to do for.
We'll talk about that later.
Shirt on. But anyhow, I have to get away. If I get talking about Paul Yandel, I'll be sobbing here. I sure miss him. But this is Merle's dance. I left him in the case. I had to have a capo. Yeah, that's what you call that thing, capo. Let me introduce these musicians. I got all excited about them girls and told everybody about them, but from down in the greater Knoxville, Tennessee area is the famous Lynn Clapp. Give him a clap. He plays Do what? Tennessee beat Florida today. Wow. I'm glad they didn't beat Kentucky today. But anyhow, Lynn Clapp is he's a great guitarist. He can play anything I can play, only play it a lot better. Plus play rhythm, and he's just super. The guy over here y'all met last night, he was your supporting musician of 2016, Mr. Bobby Harper from Cadiz, Kentucky. Lonzo, I don't know if y'all heard Lonzo tell last night, but how do you save a drowning bass player? Throw him his amp. And the one that tears all the ladies' hearts up and everything, that, you know, we have to be careful where all we take him out to. Steve Rector, he calls him Ears, and I'll let y'all ask Steve to tell you why he calls him Ears. Steve will do something like that, and this guy knows that Steve's calling him his name, but this is from the same town that I live in. He's a native son there. You might have bought a car from his daddy sometime. His daddy was Trice Hughes, was a big time auto dealer in Pennington, Kentucky. But this guy is popular everywhere, and he's a great supporting musician to thumb pickers, and has supported a lot of them with his great drumming, if you like great drumming. But this is Mr. Dean Hughes from Princeton, Kentucky. Would you stand up, Dean? Stand up and take a bow for him now, please. We have a lot of fun out of Dean. I wouldn't let anybody pick on him, though. Get too much fun out of it myself. Okay, Michael, let's see if I can think of this now. That I heard from above. Took me a while to figure out. I thought I was getting special requests, but anyhow, you wanted to hear Too Much Sugar for a Dime, and I tried to play it for you. And I'll try to play something else for any of you all if you want to hear something. I heard something earlier that maybe we can play. It's Waltz of the Strings, I think is what you call it. Nobody's playing with me. I tore the hearts up with that one, didn't I? Let's do a little polka. Tommy did a polka last night. I won't dance while I play. I wish I could. I used to could. You'd be surprised what all I used to could do. I could get down on my knees. I could cut a fence real well. I do good now operating a remote, a mouse, and a recliner. We're going to do a little clarinet polka. It starts in A, and it goes to E, and back to A, and then D if I don't forget it. I played that a lot with one of my best friends ever, Mr. Freddie Russell, but we all missed so bad this year at all. I guess that's the first time I've tried to play it out without him. But Freddie, we miss you. I told Penny yesterday driving over here, I said, you know, I wonder if, you know, a lot of these folks, what they think, you know, that's going on now, what they think of all of this, and if they're happy about it, you know, Merle and Mose and different ones. And she said, well, you know, they'd be happy about it. And she said, I think they get to know and see, and you know, I thought, I think they do too. And last night when Tommy started that sanitarium shuffle, Of course, you know, believe it or not, he did actually take a lick or two off me. He just does it a lot better. But that's sort of a Moles Rager lick. And when Tommy was playing it the second time last night, when he played it faster with the strings, I sit over and for some reason I shut my eyes, and when I shut my eyes, I saw Moles Rager right there in front of me, big dark glasses on, just head thrown back, just laughing, and I know then that they're watching. So, guys, here's one for you. I tell you what, this is, you know, I feel better. This old guitar feels better. You know, it was hot and nervous and everything because I don't play it out a whole lot anymore, and I don't play out a lot anymore. I was about half scared to get out here. You know, used to only one thing scared me. If a guy bigger than me got and hit him in the buffet line. But now, you know, it's sort of, when you don't play out all the time, sometimes it sort of scares you a little bit, I guess, too. But y'all sure have been good to me tonight. You stayed around and listened to it, and I hope everybody's had a great time. Come back tomorrow for a lot of the fun that's going on here tomorrow. There'll be a lot of fun. They say there's going to be eating over at the park in the morning. I'm always in favor of that kind of stuff. I guess most of the kids are asleep. Some of y'all know remember my friend Gene Francis. He had some funny sayings, and Freddie Russell would remind me of it. And so Gene would say oftentimes, you know, we played square dance, so he'd said he was against sex, 2%. So, you know, I'm against eating out places like that, 2%. But anyhow, thank you for having me, Joe Hudson. Thank you for trusting me to play a little night. And thanks these guys so much for being here to play with me. They're great. And thank all of you for supporting us and what we have here. Keep supporting. If you didn't join the Hall of Fame, there's applications back out there while you go. Remember all the young folks and the strings that have CDs for sale? You know, everybody's coming a long way and they need a little gas money to get home and stuff like that. I don't have any out there because people quit buying my CDs. You get everything for free on the internet now. But anyhow, as Merle says, we happen to have one little more ditty we happen to know, and we're going to try it. Everybody, love all of you. Hope to see you soon and soon. Come back for all of these lights, the National Assembly Guitar Thing and Paul Moses right here on the job. And really, thank you so much. I know Joe had to go to work. And y'all be sure and always let Joe Hudson know what you think about how good a job he's doing.
That's it.
Be careful on the way
I'll
in
take care of that.
tonight.
No, this is it.
Joe Hudson had to go ahead and head into work. A reminder tomorrow morning at, I believe it's 9 a.m. is the breakfast in the park. Correct me if that is the wrong time.